Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome to the Fake News at 10. My name is Mainstream Media Jerk. The time is coronavirus. Several hundred people have gathered in London and across the nation for protests against the government illegal lockdowns. Hundreds of thousands of people are reported to have broke the government restrictions to gather in groups up to a size of 100. 100 people gathered in London in a group of 200,000 people, and Sky News was able to get several telling shots of just about 80 people cutting off the rest of the crowd. The reporting by Sky News that 100 people gathered for a protest was so accurate that the news network has been forced to remove the story and just pretend like the page where they put the story doesn't exist. In a strange turn of events, the BBC were able to capture this image where it appears that Bill Gates has joined the crowd, dressed as himself. Bill Gates, of course, is the technological genius who's now in charge of your health. Bill, who was in charge of depopulating the Earth before he started working on an injection that's going to make you feel better and not kill you and all the old people, is now working on an injection that you should give to your old people or the sick or the vulnerable. The injection, which is thought to improve your health, can be given to anyone who's old or sick or might die anyway. These people are encouraged to take Bill Gates' injection to make sure that they don't die soon or within the next 10 years. The globalist United Kingdom Prime Minister Boris Johnson has reassured users of the country who are worried about the fact that they might have to leave the house that a third wave of the coronavirus will wash up upon the United Kingdom's shores. The Prime Minister spoke to the BBC in an interview which he told everyone they should be afraid and they were going to die and the coronavirus is going to get them. The Prime Minister took some time out of his busy schedule from continuing lockdowns across the United Kingdom, was able to speak to the BBC next to an image of a bald man with 5 masks on with what looks like a gun to his head. Users at the BBC are able to view images of people with a gun pointed to their head to help them feel more safe and secure during the pandemic. The Prime Minister, Boris Johnson, who works for the Globalists, reassured users that a third wave of coronavirus will wash up on our shores from Europe. Users who are expected to link the words wash up with our shores with the images of people washing up in dinghies and undocumented immigrants who are coming over to become doctors or lawyers from the base of a dinghy. Doctors and lawyers have been washing up on our shores in dinghies looking like military-aged men and setting fire to our army bases in a necessary move to make sure that the United Kingdom is safe. In order to make sure the United Kingdom is safe, it's necessary for undocumented military-aged men to wash up on the shores, go to the army barracks and start setting fire to them. The users who don't have the coronavirus because they came from a dinghy and haven't washed for what looks like 6 or 8 weeks are safe to house in army barracks because they'll eventually burn them down. This will increase the United Kingdom's security by making sure that our army barracks are not full of soldiers, but they are full of people that hate our country and want to burn it down. The globalist Prime Minister Boris Johnson was able to reassure users in England and Wales that the country will definitely feel the effects of a third wave of the coronavirus. Boris Johnson is able to predict exactly what will happen under the coronavirus because it's not part of a global reset plan. The coronavirus is a random event that just randomly happened and doesn't take place set to a globalist schedule. In this way, Boris Johnson is able to predict exactly what will happen with the coronavirus because it is in fact unplanned. The event was not planned at Event 201 in September of last year. Users that are able to go to YouTube and watch globalists planning the coronavirus at Event 201 of September last year are in fact conspiracy theorists and wrong. The video that they watched with their own eyes does not exist and is not real and they can't see it. The Event 201, which didn't happen in September of last year, and people that think that they saw it happen or watched a video of it happening are in fact conspiracy theorists. Conspiracy theorists are people that believe they know what's happening because they've seen it with their eyes or viewed information that is false. The false information can be checked on a website called FactCheckers or Snopes.com. Snopes.com is a globalist-funded operation that tells you what's true, funded by sex offenders. The sex offenders and sex traffickers and sex workers that work there tell you what's true based on their knowledge of being a sex trafficker. That's the end of the video again. The video's ending in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending now.